Okay, I'm here to address the situation regarding this electrical outlets issue. Uh, last night I've been promising people that I was supposed to be on supposed to be like what is it? I supposed to be uh on JD's chat room. That was for off the script. Last night's off the script, but I did not even uh get a chance uh to go onto JD's chat room because of the stupid bitch ass fucking rainy weather keeps all this rain keeps pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring all throughout the fucking night last night. After I was done watching Raw in that period, I didn't get a chance to watch JD's no mean off the script show. No, I didn't get a chance to go onto JD's chat and uh to speak on these things by apologizing to the people, but I did not get a chance to do that because of course the fucking weather in the city in New Orleans, it's getting too fucking bizarre. It was getting too bizarre, let alone a bizarre problem. It's like after I was done watching WWE Raw on USC Network, some shit did not fucking get to make no fucking sense. I had to go through this thing with I was watching the show for like 3 hours. You have some shit going on. You have uh the Riddle Matt Riddle thing where Matt Riddle had to bring the bongos. Uh, see Kathy Kelly is interviewing him. Then then Chad Gable and Otis Dozovic. Yes, Otis Dozovic and Chad Gable are interrupting the interview segment with Matt Riddle. Everybody else know the stories about the bongos, but everybody else knows Matt Riddle. Everybody knows. Everybody, their mama knows that Matt Riddle is. Everybody knows the man. Also he's a weed smoker. He's a weed smoker. You know what I mean? Everybody knows he smokes weed. Everybody knows that he smokes weed. WEED, weed. The thing is about we got segments there. We have backstage segments with Mia Yim and Damage Control, Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. They try to approach Mia Yim, try to get her to join their team. Mia Yim had to go think about that, and then later she comes out. She doesn't. She had no. Mia Yim ain't got no problems with no Bianca Belair or no Alexa Bliss or no Asuka. So she had no problem with them. Mia Yim just returned. Okay, okay. See, she just came back right after her last appearance on Impact Wrestling. She returned to WWE after Vince McMahon had done to this woman last year. So her boyfriend Keith Lee is already at AEW. So he's already over there. So we all do some we all do some fucked up shit. We all do some fucked up shit. Everybody else did. Everybody else did some fucked up shit. I did too. I mean, I consider that, all right, I'm on now. I'm on. I consider I did some bad shit for once in the past. I mean, this is a bad reason. I've been going through hell for like ever since 3 hours of wrestling that I had to get through the entire night. Yeah, matches. You have the poker segment with John Layfield, Baron Corbin, and Akira Tozawa. So you have they try to do two parts of that poker segment. And then you had this one. Then the Dana Brooke. Uh, Hold on. You had to excuse what I did here. I just burped. Bro. Uh, Dana Brooke and Io Sky, their one-on-one match. That's finished. Io Sky beats Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke can just go on back to catering and help out Titus O'Neil with the cooking, and the bacon. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have this the match Mia Yim versus Tamina Snuka. That match ended uh with Mia Yim winning. So and here comes Rhea Ripley, you know, coming out there with Dominic Mysterio. The backstage segment that was from earlier that night. Uh, we have Shelton Benjamin. He was conducting and doing an interview, and Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest interrupts him. Dominic is making a mockery out of his uncle's legacy. His uncle, the late Eduardo Gori Guerrero Alanis. Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero has been dead for over 17 years. Dominic is making a mockery out of that man's legacy. All that by doing fucking the guy's making a mockery out of his father, Rey Mysterio, using 619s and fucking frog splashes, all that bullshit he's using. That's too much. All the movesets that these guys use, that's off the top. That's way off the top. That's way far off the pay grade. See, yeah, yeah. I forgot all about the Sunday. I forgot all about it last Sunday. It was anniversary of the death of the late Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, E.G. Eduardo Gori Guerrero Alanis. You know, Eddie Guerrero. I forgot all about the anniversary of his untimely passing. Um, I was gone on Sunday, taking care of some shit. So yesterday on Raw you had the match between Dominic Mysterio and Shelton Benjamin. Dominic beats Shelton Benjamin. You have Matt Riddle versus Chad Gable. Even though Gable had to go pin Riddle, the referee Asia, who was the referee, did not see the foot on the ropes at all. She was like too blind to see it. And guess who put Gable's foot on the map? I forgot. Let me rephrase that. Who put Chad Gable's foot on the ropes in the match? Guess who held him? Guess who held that man's feet onto the ropes? Otis Dozovic, that was holding that white towel. That's leverage right there, but Why he wouldn't have, he beat the man dirty. So he beat Riddle dirty. He beats Riddle like dirty, bro, almost clean. Yeah, yeah, shit that happened here. We have yeah, shit that happened here. You have Austin Theory in the back, you know, with Dolph Ziggler, and then you have Seth Rollins uh versus Finn Balor and things of that nature. Rollins beats Balor after he was after Balor's focus of being on beating Seth Rollins, but he's focusing on Seth Rollins, but he's still pumping up. But they have this shit. You have Austin Theory versus Dolph Ziggler, and then the match was already a mess. The match was a mess. Did Triple H fix this guy? Did Triple H fix Austin Theory for one reason? After what the hell he just went through and did by attacking poor Dolph Ziggler, and then the officials had to had to pull him off of Dolph. Maybe they did fix him. Maybe Triple H did fix him. Probably not. I don't even know. But Seth Rollins had a match with Finn Balor. That's after what happened with Dolph Ziggler. You know. Then after Rollins beat Balor, Theory comes out and attacks Rollins. Boy, that's gonna be bad. That would be bad. But that would be bad. Then all of a sudden, I was like floored by it. Things of that nature. Baron Corbin versus Akira Tozawa. You know, Baron beats Akira, so he beat him. He beat him though. So after Corbin in Layfield, after Layfield and Corbin got Jack for their ducats, and then yeah, it was Akira ran out that poker segment with some of the money, and leave the rest for them. Leave the rest for Layfield and Corbin. So Corbin beats Tozawa. So what happens? So all the stuff it went through, uh, bad things do happen. You have to. Then on top of this, long before that, you have the Bobby Lashley versus Mustafa Ali matchup. Yeah, that match between Mustafa Ali and Bobby Lashley. Yeah, there's some confrontation going with Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins. Bobby did not even get him. Bobby did not even get Seth at that period. But Austin did. There's a lot of things going on with the war game stuff. So it's enough of that. That's the one thing the show had to end with is with Rollins being beat down by Theory. By Theory. Well, at that time, I watched some shows. I watched Ridiculousness. You know, man. I watched Ridiculousness. I watched some shows. Daily Show and all that. Then I had to go to bed. I went to bed at 11 p.m. I went to sleep. That was through all the rain. That was all the rain. You had the constant rain. It rained and then thunderstormed at the same time that night. All the couple hours I went to sleep. I slept all throughout the night. All through like 4 or something, through 5 something. I got up 5 something in the morning, late last night, all the way to early today. I woke up. I woke up like all my shit went out. Like all that, the power went out. Cause no, all the lights and the power did not go out. But one thing I knew of, it was my bedroom. The electrical outlet, in the kitchen on the other side, on the 2117 side, was all short in and out. Right across from me, the other electrical outlet that was for the refrigerator that was being plugged. it, it got shortened. It got shortened in it too. So I had to like so I had to take all the food. I had to take all the food out of the freezer and throw it in the garbage. You know what I mean? I took all the food that I brought home, threw in the garbage. Including the ices I couldn't even fucking finish. I threw all the food out. I took all the food out of the freezer and threw it away, threw it in the garbage. No, I threw away the jungle jammers, but I grabbed the top ramens, put in my ice chest and my crackers. I put them in there. After I had to get rid of all the pepper gravies, and the fun dips, and you know hot cocoa mixes and all that shit. But I get to keep the grits too. I get to keep the grits and all that. But took out few of the I took out few of the stuff out of my other ice chest, lay them down on my antenna. You know, laid them out on my antenna. You know what I mean? Where I had all my DVDs stacked on top of one another. So I had to like I had to like then I had to unplug. I had to take my outdoor cord, that outdoor cord. It's a black and my black and red outdoor uh cord. I had to unplug it. You know what I mean? I had to unplug it. You know what I mean? I had to unplug it. You know, take it back upstairs. I took it back upstairs to my room. You know what I mean? Then I had to use a screwdriver to unscrew the clamps, and I had to take my orange outdoor wire that I spent $20 on at Lowe's back in July. I used that. I had to use that previous September. You know, after I had to use that black and red outdoor cord, uh, like around September of last year with all the plugs that I had to use. Uh, Last year, that was long after the Hurricane Ida thing. You know, so I had to retire that black and red outdoor cord after over a year of me using that fucking cord, that outdoor cord. I had to retire that cord. Then the orange outdoor cord that I had, yeah, I had to like retire that cord too. I had to retire that one too. That's that orange outdoor cord I spent $20 on at Lowe's. I had for like 4 months. I had that cord for like 4 months. The outdoor cord, that orange one, I had for like 4 months. had to retire that cord. I had to retire that cord too. So I had to grab that little outdoor cord thing that was used for that microwave. I had to take that and plug it onto my cousin Jamar's outdoor cord. Then I had a conversation with my cousin, you know, Avis about what happened uh late last night. But outdoor cord, but yeah, I forgot about this part. The electrical outlets, they've been they it got burnt out like since 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I think. Yeah, then I had to get up at past 5 in the morning, like all the way to like 5:30 a.m. in the morning. I had to get up and I see everything in my room just blew out. So I seen that's why I looked up. It wasn't everything in this house is already running correctly. But but one thing I've seen, it was the outdoor electrical outlet in the kitchen on the other side that blew out. So I conversated with my cousin about it. So before he had to go to work, so we had to talk about it later or whatever. He had to go to work, so I had to use Jamar's. I had to I had to grab that little outdoor cord that was from the microwave. I had plugged onto that little thing, that little orange thing, it could have three plugs plugged into that. I plugged it onto that little outdoor cord that was used, a little bit outdoor cord thing that was used for the microwave. I used that and plugged onto Jamar's outdoor cord, that black and red one that Jamar had brought as his outdoor cord. I used his outdoor cord for some weeks, for a few weeks, because of the power, because of the electrical outlets being burnt out. You know, I can't even use the refrigerator on the other side anymore because the electrical source outlet problems. That's what happened. It got buzzed and electrocuted. I explained how this house is. Everything's been a problem since my aunt bought this house back in '89, April of '89. You know, but this house. Let me tell you about this house. This house has been in the game. This house has been out since what? The mid 1950s, 1956, when around the year when Parliaments came out with the album Testifying, that song I Want to Testify and a few other songs there. So that house has been out since 19 this house has been out since what, 1956, I think. It was back in the day, it was a used to be like, it was like a shotgun type house. This house is like this whole house here is like shaped like a shotgun. It's shaped like a shotgun, like a sawed out, like a shotgun, almost like a sawed out shotgun. You know, even though you can see like it would have an attic, even though you had to go upstairs, you have your privacy and all that, and you had to have your privacy when you're upstairs and you sit there and chill, you be on your cell phone and you on your phone or whatever, talk to nice people that on the phone and that you just had a rapport with. Yeah, that type of thing. That's the old days. That was the old days. So this house, this house. Let me tell you about this house. This house here was a complete waste of time. Look at this house. This piece of shit. It's about to fucking this piece of shit house here. It's about to fucking fall apart. Last night I already seen what happened to that. I forgot about that. You know, Today I already seen what happened with that wall collapsing. No, I seen that wall collapsing. That's long after I had to go. You know, yeah, after I had to fucking get rid of that cabinet in the bathroom. Yeah, we sorry I had to postpone. Uh, so I had to go postpone. I had to cancel because I was supposed to be on the chat last night on JD's live stream chat last night. You know, to address things, address the to apologize to people. You know, uh, for my absence and my tardiness. You know, my absence from the chat room. But tomorrow night, I'm gonna be back. I'll be back in this dining room to be on this computer, and I'm gonna get into to JD's chat room. And then I'll have to apologize to everybody in the chat. That's right. This thing here is called the electrical source outlets issue. You know what I mean? That's the issue. The electrical source outlets, they've been an issue from the start. So they've been a problem. So no fucking wonder that my cousin Jamar had moved out last year. Right after, you know, the Hurricane Ida situation. The Hurricane Ida situation. So I don't even know why that 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 I be like found fault in him moving out. I don't even get it. I have bad feeling like I feel like I badly find myself at fault, you know, for the cause of Jamar moving out of this house. It's because of of because of the death of my aunt, Cheryl Martin Card, you know, Cheryl Card, my auntie. You know what I mean? My cousin Jamar Martin, my cousin wanted to move out, uh, is because of the death of Cheryl. You know, I know I feel fault for for him moving out, and it's led to bad things happening. But it's Avis to myself. So we go keep getting money. We keep getting money. We keep getting money, every month. So we go keep getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money every month, man. I'm thinking about getting myself a flat screen TV, another flat screen TV, because that Samsung TV I had since like 2015 looked like a complete waste of shit. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting myself another one, probably a TCL. TCL, I guess. If I can't even get a TCL Roku, I ain't worrying about it. I'll get a wherever I'll get some games for my PS 4. I'll get that, or one of the two. I don't even know. I'll I'll go to Walmart probably December or probably January of 2023. I'll do that. I'll do one of those. You know what I mean? I'll do one of those things. I'll do that. But I'll try and do that one of those days. One of these days, pow. right in the kisser, right in the kisser. You know, one of these, yeah, I'm gonna do that one of these days. You know what I mean? But yeah, appreciate all you viewers for watching this live stream here. Uh, Decided to address everything else. So, but after all that shit, I had to grab all my Pepsi cans, my cans of Pepsi. I had to put them in that little ice chest of mine with some which is a Rubbermaid one. I had that since the 2010s. I had that thing since the 2010s. So I put a few of my Pepsis in my shoebox, but I got some room to put them. This this Fabuloso box. I'll make some room for all them Pepsi cans. I took I'll make some room for them. Don't worry. I put them there. I had to get rid of the peppered gravies, the fun dips. I had to get rid of the cereal bars. I had to get rid of them. But I get to keep the grits and the beef stew bag. I get to keep the salsa, so I kept the drink mix packets. I get to keep them. Yeah, I'm about to put them in the fridge. You know, I had to do that. I had no choice but to do that. But I had to make choices. I had to make changes or something. I had to make changes. Jungle Jammers, animal cookies. I threw them in the trash can outside. So I had to do that. I had to do that anyway. Ices, I got rid of them. I threw them out. Yeah, but tomorrow I'm gonna be back here in this dining room to return to JD's chat room tomorrow night after AEW Dynamite. I promise y'all, I'm not gonna let my man Jerry Durasmo down anymore ever again. I gotta go apologize to the chat tomorrow night after AEW Dynamite. While watching AEW Dynamite tomorrow night, I'll get this laptop and bring it here and bring it right here with the mouse here and the plug. Now I'm gonna leave it in here. Then watch the AEW Dynamite show. And then I'll watch it all for 2 hours. Now I'll come back in here for that. Now I'll do that. Make sure I'm not gonna let that rainy weather get in the way of me uh reappearing on this reappearing on JD's live stream chat room. I'm not gonna let this rainy weather run my life like that. I'm not going to let that rainy ass weather fucking run my life like this. I will not let it. I refuse to let it. I refuse to let it run my life. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, even that rainy ass weather, like it or not. I hope it goes the fuck away tomorrow. That's right. That's right, bitch. I hope it goes the fuck away. Hope the fucking God goes away. I hope the fucking God in Christ it goes away. Straight up. Had to recharge this laptop now. Yeah, had to get out and take care of some business, but one thing I had to tell you, I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see you on the 24th still, for Damon Evans' birthday, you know, and and my 1 year anniversary of of my appearance on JD's live stream chat room uh from like November of last year. Okay, that's right. Uh, I'm about to get out here and and warm me up those sausages. Okay, about in the stream because I'm about to get out and go warm up some sausages. These smoked sausages, man. Because this fucking electrical source outlet is dead. See you on the 24th. Still.